I'm Jacqueline Nelson.
And I'm Mike Babad.
And today's bottom line is that it's good to be the king of brewing. Now, Mike, the largest brewer in the world, AB InBev, says it's about to make a bid for its rival, SABMiller. And so far, it looks like SAB could be taking this offer seriously.
Yeah, and just think of all the beer brands that could be fermenting together here. You know, Bud, Stella, Peroni, Foster's. A mega brewer this size, I mean, you'd be looking at a company with like $70 billion in sales and a market cap of what? More than $250 billion.
And behind AB InBev, one of its largest investors is 3G Capital. Now, Canadians will remember them because they're the Brazilian private equity group that came in and bought Tim Hortons last year. And they're known for an ice-cold approach to cost cutting.
Yeah. Tim Hortons, donuts, and beer. What could be more Canadian than that? But you're right. It will be interesting to see whether this kind of consolidation could really happen. I mean, remember a while ago, you know, both Molson and Labatt got swallowed up. Admittedly, yeah, that was a long time ago, but this is an industry that's still in flux and antitrust concerns are bubbling up. You know, even if the two sides agree to a deal, it could be a year before regulators finally give the thumbs up here. Analysts say that's because, yes, they have fair geographical diversity, but the numbers here are just so huge.
Now, speaking of numbers, think about what it's going to be like for these mid-sized competitors that will be up against this huge beer giant. Companies like Carlsberg Group. Now, they make beer. They've also branched out into Somersby cider. That's a really popular product these days. But companies like Carlsberg Group, they're going to have a tougher time competing because they don't have the same scale. They don't have the same competitive advantages as just a giant brewer would have.
Yeah, and especially since, you know, microbreweries and specialty beers are coming on so strong and really gaining market share. You know, they're really adding to the competitive heat here.
Right, and don't forget the home brewers also adding to the pressure.
Yeah, I kind of don't think you pose a particularly big threat by grinding grain in your garage, Jacqueline.
Okay, fair enough, maybe not, but I think it is fair to say that consumers have never had more choice when it comes to the beer they drink, and that for the brewers, it's never been more competitive.
And cheers to that.
Cheers.